Hi Cozy Gamers and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on Sea of Stars. Sea of Stars is a turn-based 2D RPG adventure game. Play as Valerie and Sail, two Solstice Warriors tasked with protecting their world from an impending evil fate. These siblings have magical powers, and in combination with the friends that they gained along the way, you travel through beautiful and unique areas, fending off monsters in order to save the world. Everything is really detailed, and it gives me Stardew Valley meets Pokemon vibes. Everything is so colorful and alive. I never got bored hearing the music, whether it's like traveling to different areas or listening to the combat music. It's just something about the music that is just really, really good. The first impression that I got from this game is that the art style is really, really beautiful. Everything is so colorful and detailed. The dialogue is a little bit difficult to understand in the beginning because they use a lot of lingo that's like very heavily lore related. So I'm just like, okay, what does this mean? Or what does this mean? Or who are they referring to? But once you kind of get into the game a little bit more, it starts to make sense and you start to put names to faces. The things that I really like about the game is that the music is lovely. It changes with each area, and if you're fighting, there's also small deviations in the path to explore for like hidden chests and things like that. There's not like too much exploration because it is a linear game, and there are a few puzzles in the game. I would say that they're perfectly in the middle of being, you know, super easy and super difficult. There are some things that I did have to search up, but for the most part, they're pretty self-explanatory and you can get through without having to search anything up, unless you want to be a completionist and there are certain things you have to do in order to get, you know, like the true ending, which I didn't do, but you can look it up unless you're like really good at snooping around for stuff. The one thing that I did really like about this game is that they have some handicaps that you can activate that will make the game easier or give you, you know, certain perks that the base game wouldn't give you. And I think it helps a lot with the combat. Personally, I just didn't want to deal with it. We'll get there when we get to the dislikes, but because the combat is turn-based, it's very similar to Pokemon, where it's like you take the turn, then the monster takes their turn, and then back and forth, and then the one unique thing that makes Sea of Stars different from Pokemon is that there are blocks that you have to break, basically. Each block tells you what power you have to use to break it. It's very strategic. It's way more strategic than just Pokemon. Like, you know, there is strategy in Pokemon too, but like it's just more strategic in my opinion, because you have to be like, count how many blocks there are, then count in order to break the block, and then if you don't break the block, it does like a big power move that takes out a lot of health. So it's just like kind of a lot. That's the thing that I did dislike about the game, is that the combat does take a while to get through and it can be a little tedious. You don't really get rewarded for some of the fights. They'll just give you an item sometimes, and it's a food item that you don't really need. That's yours. One of the handicaps is that it lets you see the blocks, because some of the blocks are locked, and I didn't want to deal with that. That was way too much to deal with. I was like, I ain't playing with that. I ain't playing with that. So the game is kind of difficult in my opinion. If I don't have these handicaps, that's just personally me. I don't know. Like, I give Sea of Stars a 7 out of 10. It is very similar to Super Mario RPG and Octopath Traveler, and kind of like Pokemon, like I've mentioned. The game is really pretty, the game is fun, the story is engaging. We're gonna come out with the DLC very soon. Probably before summer. I think it was announced that it would be released in the spring, so keep an eye out for DLC. It's supposed to be circus related, so I'll definitely be playing that. Let me know if you have ever played Sea of Stars or if this is something you are interested in. And of course, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Stay cozy, gamers.